Beerus, my lord, is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
Warning. This is a global blackout. Testing the left speaker. Left. Testing the right speaker. Right. Surround successfully recovered. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for...
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me, the HNIC.
And what it do, y'all? Once again, it's your boy King Kurt live, and we are back at it again on another Wednesday night. Hopefully you have missed us, because we know we haven't pulled up in a couple of weeks, but we are here tonight with all the smoke, piping hot, straight out of your own personal teacup. And these streets are hot right now in the tech and dating world. We have an entire episode dedicated to the viral situation that has taken place over this past week, some of which the tentacles of this particular situation has touched close to home for a few people.
That's a freaky ass nigga.
You want to tee up, Kurt?
Huh?
You want to tee up, Kurt?
I probably is.
I might be myself, and that's why I'm like,
yo,
like I legit asked my wife to download it because I'm like, yo, I need you to download it and look, because
I don't. You know what the funny thing is? I just assumed I would be on it.
Yeah, listen,
like
listen.
I was like,
Listen.
man, that probably tracks somebody mad at me somewhere. I'm sure I done pissed off a couple people.
Just a couple?
Listen, yes, just a couple. I'm lovable. Okay. I don't.
It's a thin line.
Yeah. See, and this is my problem with this entire situation, because there's no regulation or verification in the legitimacy of some of the things that are being told about you. And whenever it's under the guise of anonymity, yes, it can be true, and yes, it can't be true. I think very recently we have had multiple stories of people telling a side of a thing and then come and find out it wasn't fully factual the way that they was telling it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about that's not gender specific. It goes for men and women. But then also because women live in a dangerous, patriarchal, male dominated world, you have to believe all victims initially, at least in my opinion. That's how I believe all victims initially, but verify all information. But that's just me. You got women calling women not girly girls for participating in this T app.
Oh,
You
the
have,
girls, girl.
is that what it is? Girls,
Girls,
girl,
girl.
Girl. Yeah.
girls, girl,
Girlies, girl.
for not participating in this app and for exposing it to men in the first place. And then you have men who launched their own other app that lasted all but less than 24 hours just because they proved why women chose the bear and they weren't shit when they had their opportunity to tell their side of the story, and it turned into a cesspool of revenge porn. We're going to get into literally all of that. I might not be with you through the whole conversation, but as always, sometimes it's just easy to let Teffy Wonder take the reins and lead the charge on things like this, because in spaces and places and topics like this, yes, men can have opinion, but honestly, there's a reason why this app was created. And I think that's the most important thing. It's not necessarily how the app was used, is why the app was necessary in the first place. So let's get right into it. First, let's start off with the introductions. As always, we got some of your favorite cousins in the building, and let's get it started. First off with the Caribbean Bay, the original Jamaican Dundata, who I might add has been on her streaming grind a little bit. I'm peeping. So if you get an opportunity, definitely check out her live stream. She's already covered this topic at length in another live. And you can check out our little segments on TikTok. If you're over on our Tickety Talks on Head Nerds in Charge, we'll be doing more of that. But Murder, let me shut my mouth and let you introduce yourself.
All right. Wagwan, everybody. You already know.
Guangan.
It's Wagwan.
Wagwan. I'm learning.
You done know. It's your girl, C Murder. Okay, right now I'm dressed as Nurse Murder because I'm really at work. But yeah, coming at you from my car in the middle of Philly. You know what I mean? So yep, it's good to be here. I'm ready to talk about this tea. And if I'm on the app, baby, please do not forget how good my pussy is and how it made you scream a holla. Don't forget that part.
Just so y'all know, yeah, good pussy and good dick will get you on this app. I don't think if you are so bothered, let me not say that, because there are genuine people that need to be warned about. But there's a thin line,
yes,
between love and hate.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't leave all the tea out, okay?
But there's also a Facebook group that says, "Is this your man?" I remember that was a
There's several of them. There's like one for every major city or whatever.
Yeah.
And even some small towns.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Whew.
That's how it started. It started with pages, and then an app showed up.
Okay.
A mess.
All right. Well, some say you can't live the American dream, but somehow Bass has done it. Holding it down, he has launched his own new podcast. I'll let him talk about that a little bit. But as always, keeping his toe deep in the controversy and ever so opinionated on things of this nature, because, baby, there's a lot to say. Bass, could you introduce yourself, please?
What's up, people? I'm BasimTheDream. You can find me everywhere as BasimTheDream. There should be no dashes, no hyphens, no nothing. And yes, Weaponized Ignorance every Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
All right.
Your lives on Facebook and YouTube. We'll eventually
Weaponized Ignorance is a great name, but especially for this particular topic. And this is definitely a carryover topic. Thank you for being out here with us. Holding it down from the Black Effect Network and streamer extraordinaire. Get your popcorn ready, because my man Drizzy Dre is pulling up on you snitches. I'm trying to stop cussing so I can be TikTok ready. Y'all already know what it is. My man 50 grand from the Trap Nerds podcast. Drizzy Dre, talk to him.
Let you feel better. I already just learned. You can say bitch on TikTok, baby.
Okay. All right, good.
I made it. But as always, your baby mama favorite trap nerd. The nigga that's gonna point out the bullshit when people say it because I got the credentials to do it. Streamer extraordinaire, Mr. Schizophrenic Gaming, because I don't be knowing what the fuck I want to play when I hop on stream. I just kind of close my eyes and pick a game. But other than that, I just play games and talk about nerd shit. That's about it. Don't try to fuck with me type shit because I will pull your card.
I know that's right.
So
Forbidden says, good evening, creatures of the night. Definitely, when I tell you, this night
I'm sad. I wish Forbidden was here for this topic.
She can be.
I second that.
But Forbidden, if you want to pull up on it, hit my DM real quick. We'll send you a link if you want to hop on. I know it's late to the party, but and Zena said she off work and she's ready. I'm glad that y'all in the tuck ready to get this on. I know I'm trying to get through these introductions so we can jump right into the meat and potatoes because that's all we're going to talk about tonight. We were going to do a Superman review and a Fantastic Four review, but this is kind of taking precedence. Holding it down for the Midwest, the cosplay queen herself, one of my favorite cousins, always showing love and inspiring folks with her knitting skills. She be out here knitting.
Crochet.
That's the same. Ain't that the same thing? Crochet.
No, crochet is
Definitely
one
not.
needle and knitting is two.
Yeah.
Man, you just be double knitting. All right, or no, single knitting.
It's not.
She be doing stuff with thread and making stuff. She can make you a sweater. She can make you a sweater. That's it. Hey, don't you knit sweaters?
I crochet sweaters.
I'm putting you on
Anyway,
I'm putting you right on the
difference.
She already on there. You know her bitter exes.
Listen, that's what. But real quick. Anyway, hey everybody, it's your favorite cosplaying cousin, Queen E, coming in live to you from the Midwest. If I am on the T app, as Carolyn said, please give the full story. And if my private pictures are up there, you better have paid for them.
I know that's right. Oh my God, the amount of revenge stuff that's going on and the cap on these apps.
It's porn. Say porn.
I just want my dick pic to get leaked so I can sue a bitch. I swear to Jesus.
Yo, and there are
everybody eating beef.
There is such a thing as a cease and desist and defamation and slander. And I saw one TikTok.
I ain't even sending the C&D no more. You catching that straight deep
Daddy.
defamation, Daddy?
I was about to say straight lawsuit.
No,
once I see this tattoo, oh yeah, that lawyer getting called.
No, one woman said flat out, y'all better start learning to put the phrase allegedly.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, better learn.
Because yeah,
it's me and Teffy we have had to, as the HNIC, put out a cease and desist letter or two, because before there was a T app, I do be getting us in trouble. But we done had to throw out a couple cease and desists out here in these streets. But as always, my Wonder clone, she's going to be holding it down for the rest of the show, even if I have to hop out. But this is one of those topics that I wish I could. I hope I could ride it out to the very end because this one's going to be a juicy one. But who better to lead the charge than the original feminist?
Wow,
Black
the
nerd
original
culture.
feminist. Crazy.
I gotta say it like that. She gonna come out swinging on this one. I already know. Teffy Wonder, to get this show started.
What's up, guys? It is at Teffy Wonder here, your wonderful melanated mocha-fied merge on. Happy Wednesday, beloveds. And y'all niggas are never beating the allegations, and I want you to know that.
We gonna talk.
I don't know what the allegations are, so
you know what, Tevin, we're not even gonna do our normal spiel. Let's just hop right into this real quick. So this is episode 321. Clock that T. Clock that T is a phrase that when you're saying some truth, some real truth, and somebody agrees with it, the ladies like to say, clock that T, and they do the little pinchy thing like this. when it comes to inconvenient truths, everybody knows relationships flourish and relationships can fail. Women as a whole banded together, and I don't know if they basically colonized this app or if the app was made specifically for this purpose, but there is an app called the T app, and apparently I think it got to #1 app in the world.
It's number one. The female one is the women's one is number one. The male
you corrected
one,
yourself.
The male one is number 2.
Okay, all right, yes, the women's version definitely reached the #1 app in the world, which is saying something. I'm just saying, the #1 app in the world is crazy.
It's like a sexual offender list for ain't shit people.
Yes,
yeah.
Actually, that's a great summation.
That's all I get out of this type shit.
Yeah, it's literally a predator list for
people
women
that ain't shit
and red flags.
Yeah,
like,
and things
if that
that
nigga ain't shit, if she ain't shit, I gotta take a shot for Shaq.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Now,
like
this
we
my
part of a
favorite
fighting
cousin.
game now. Choose
This
your
my
fight.
favorite cousin. Right.
All right, look, Shaq Deezy, give us the short version of all the names, but introduce yourself real quick so we can get into this topic.
What's good, y'all? It's your favorite anime weeb of HNIC, who's also alcoholic, so I don't go to AA meetings, because that shit's for quitters. AKA Shaq Luther,
Pussies.
AKA Shaq Steele, AKA Lex D. Steele from the Grand Line, AKA the Samurai of the South Side. What's happening?
That's it.
Oh, Forbidden say she coming.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh man.
I like it.
Whenever I got to go. All right. So, we're gonna get Forbidden the link and see if she can't hop in. Let's hop right into this. Like Drizzy said, a great summation of what this app's purpose is to warn other women from women about red flag men for
and
various
green flag.
Yes, I saw that there was some green flag.
Yes.
But as somebody told me today that I had a conversation with, some of them green flags be low-key shade too. Like, he definitely will pay a bill, but he got a little dick. Am I right in that?
Yep.
Murder. That what they be saying on there?
Absolutely.
I mean,
That's
it was
like
some
saying
that
a bitch
was
can
like,
cook, but a pussy stink. That's wild. A nigga can't say that and not get in trouble.
Forbidden this
Oh,
one.
shucky ducky now.
Hey.
Oh, shucky ducky, quack, quack.
I'm like an orgasm. I come when I'm called. Hi. What is going on, my baby?
What you say, Forbidden? I may not come when you want, but I come right on time.
Oh, always, baby, and with such force. All right, now I ain't gonna lie, I'm high as fuck, and I do apologize, y'all.
That's even better. Real quick.
What is the topic?
I'm about to tell you right now. If y'all don't already know, this is Forbidden. Definitely go check her out. And the key, that is a safe space for various alternative lifestyle people. And I'll just leave it at that.
And you can also follow me on FetLife. Please come Cash App ready, babies.
I know that's right. Sell them feet pick. All right. So again, this is the T app. This is the actual logo of the T app. So you know what? The easiest way to explain this is just to play a video. Let's get into kind of a summation of it. This is a young lady complaining about the fact that it was leaked that women even had this app. This was supposed to be a secret from men. Men were never supposed to have the information that this app existed.
I'm going to delete my account on the T app because some of you bitches are fucking dumb and fucking weird. You have one brain cell that rattles in your skull like a goddamn maraca. Tell me why I'm on the fucking T app and some weird ass bitch is posting another woman and talk about she fucking other people's niggas. Stop talking to her. If she fuck my man, bitch, this is not the app for this. It's not. And then I'm hearing some of you dizzy dick whores are like sending screenshots and screen recordings to the men that's being posted in the chat. Y'all are not girls. Y'all are dumbass bitches, dumbass pick-me's, and I don't fuck with y'all. The whole point of the T app is to warn other women about whether or not the person they're dating is a goddamn predator, an abuser, or a cheater, or all three. And what do? What the fuck do y'all do? Y'all go and report back to the people that may have allegations against them. You are putting people in fucking danger, you stupid bitch. Like, anyway, it's been fun. It's been real. We should have kept this app under wraps because y'all gonna get somebody killed and it'll be your fault.
Can I say something?
Real quick, Drizzy. That was her personal summation to the information about the app coming out. And we do have a retort to it, but I'm gonna let Drizzy say something real quick, and then I'll play the male response to finding out about this app. Go ahead, Drizzy.
T-App was made by a dude because his mom had bullshit experiences on dating apps.
That don't support.
So
Why is that not?
Why would dudes not know about it if a nigga made it?
Well, no, but I'm talking about as a whole. Just because it was created,
it's
not
if
promoted.
You put your shit on an app, yeah, it's not promoted, but just because I don't know, it's weird when people.
I don't know.
It's a public app. Like, it's not like only women's usernames can download this. Like,
well, no. They
ask you for a
whole vetting
selfie
process where men are not actually allowed on the app.
But they can still download it. But they can still download it and know about the app and know what it is.
Yeah,
that's what
niggas have infiltrated it already.
Yeah. I think that's what she was trying to say. You can't get in unless you give a selfie of yourself,
right?
Proving that you're a female.
Yeah. And also knowing there's an knowing that the app exists and knowing you're actually on the app are two different things. There are sexual predator apps, but I don't care because it's not my concern unless somebody put my picture up there.
Right.
But then what if you get put on there and they're lying? Now you got an app of people.
Yeah, okay, so no, that was gonna be something I was gonna say. I'm like, if you don't have anything to hide, why does knowing what's on that app matter so much? Because if all your breakups have been amicable and y'all have been platonic and besties and shit, whether she go on that app and talk shit about the next nigga don't matter because you know she not talking about you. So that's just my confusion as to why men would want to infiltrate something unless you literally got some shit that you.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't got shit to hide, you can still be lied on.
First, we can't talk at the same time. But just to answer your question, Forbidden, remember, it was physical abuse. It was men who are abusers. I think it was the third one.
Abusers, cheaters.
Yes, but see, that cheating one. See, cheating is a very interesting caveat because I'm not here to condone cheating, but as an adult, I'm fully aware that just because you're mad that they cheated, why did they cheat? What was going on?
Good reason for cheating.
Oh, yes, there is a good reason.
Oh, what?
So I'm not going to support that, Kurt.
I'm not of the camp that there's a good reason for cheating. If you're that unhappy, just leave.
I'm not personally naive enough to say that everybody who cheats isn't in a situation where they can't just leave. Some people can't. Some people literally are not in the situation where they can leave, and unfortunately,
but cheating is still a choice, and you're not making a less dangerous choice by cheating on a dangerous partner.
But if the person, hold on, if the person isn't dangerous, if you're not putting yourself in danger, but you are cheating, I'm sorry, I understand. I understand. We watch movies when they cheat, they be like, "That's right, girl. F that terrible husband that's been doing wrong by you." Either way. There was a male response. Because I don't want us to get into the dialogue just yet. I want to set the table with the videos first. Then this is where men. I was with you about being exposed without being able to tell your side or have a verification process about the things being said about you because it can border on slander if it isn't true or factual. But then y'all went out and did this.
Why did you Garfield brain shotties hop on a T app, start lying on dudes you know got videos and proof of you getting cracked by the team at B&Bs? Why would you lie and talk on dudes that you know you were secretly meeting up with when you had a man? Now you all over Reddit for your boyfriend, baby daddies, and family to see. They uploading text proof and photo proof. Now y'all don't want to argue no more. Nah, Kiki. Tell them how my boy ran that train on you and you engaged. You don't want to talk about how you and your homegirls lied and all y'all came to the B&B and got crushed. Y'all really cooked yourselves with this one. A shawty just got herself exposed for getting cracked by the whole city because she want to hop in the comments and say, oh yeah, he get around. No, come to find out you get around and your baby daddy don't even know. Who put their baby on the floor so they could get cracked on the bed? By a stranger. Yo, BD ain't know about that. Hey, just know, God forbid, let this shit hit Florida. It's not gonna be a good day, bro. You see, Florida shawty staying out of this. They know. It's not gonna be a good day in Florida. Then y'all forget these dude got homegirls that's gonna show them all y'all photos and what y'all saying about them on the app.
Cheryl brought up the point. Also, download, man. Ooh, now and again, this is what I mean by things get really convoluted or have the opportunity to get convoluted, because then you're also exposing some people's medical history. And yes, there is a necessity for a certain to a certain level of divulgence between one person and the person that they are sexually engaging with. But when you are telling someone else's medical information, and again, another subject that gets a little convoluted, this is the last video, because this is one of the things where now you really get dangerous, because one, you may learn somebody you were dealing with wasn't as forthright with their medical status, or you might be lying on someone.
That's
wait.
scary.
Can I respond to the video though?
No, not yet. Let me set the plate. You and then we can talk about it. I just want to get for those watching. I want the context that if you have not heard the story.
Because ain't no telling who they slept with and may have passed on that virus to other people. That's why I said that T app is actually a blessing in disguise, if you ask me. Because a lot of these dudes that these chicks are sharing and they exposing, they burning. It's a lot of people being exposed for being burned. That's why I say men and women, if y'all can get into the app, if you a man, go get you a woman to get you into that, your little sister, your mama, your auntie.
And now the men are flooding that app to infiltrate it. Okay. Those are the videos that I have. Tef, you wanted to add commentary.
Just to the second video you played, just cause what he said didn't make sense. It was, oh well, if you expose me on this app, we gonna expose you. Like that, sir, that don't make it right. And it just makes you a predator. It makes you like, it proves that you dangerous and that you a fucking weirdo.
Wait. If you can expose her as a predator, and she
he didn't say that.
Hold on, let me finish. I'm talking about if there is validity that a woman is using the app in a predatory fashion, not giving accurate information, and come to find out that she's hypocritical in that the same things that she's admonishing people for, she in herself is engaging in, and she exposes somebody who's doing the same thing, yes, they're doing the same thing, and then that person in turn exposes them. Is that wrong?
So one, it don't make it right. And
so wait, which one is wrong? Her exposure
I'm saying they both wrong, but I'm saying like
all right,
what he was saying, I was like, that doesn't negate the point of the app, or like Like that doesn't negate the point of it. And men being like, well, I'm just gonna put your nudes on the internet and I'm gonna tell all the
Tef, you
people
take
you
it to
slept with
context.
and
He
stuff
said
like
liars. He said liars. The very first thing he said, y'all on there lying. He didn't say the ones telling the truth. He said liars.
I think he
The
was
truth
trying
is-
to play the whole victim card where it's like a host do a lot of really slutty shit, right? But then she would go on the T app and make it seem like these niggas ain't shit, but the whole time during the slutty shit, she was complying,
But
then
just
go
because you do
back and go on
slutty
the T
shit
app.
doesn't mean that it's wrong.
No, and see, that's
Right.
when you go
But
on the T app and say the niggas ain't shit for the reason
But niggas
when
cannot be shit while you
they
doing hoe shit.
cannot be.
Right.
But
Niggas
they
niggas
they
the
also
biggest
got the
hoes.
right. They got the right to say, hey, you can say I'm not shit, but and when you said that one certain point, you contradicting yourself. I
Well,
think
that's
he's
what I'm
trying to
saying.
say like
No.
niggas can say.
Wait a minute, hold on, Dredge. Wait.
No, hold
we
on,
can't-
no, because
I'm
like
trying to rationalize what he was
because
trying
I'm
to say.
saying if you gonna say I did dirt, if I did it, I did it. Now that don't make you not a fucking whore.
Right.
We was just hoeing together.
I don't think he was saying. I don't think he was trying to like. If you're gonna say I'm a hoe, make the whole story right.
No, that's actually what I think he was saying, and that was my issue with what he
That's
said.
like if you go
like,
try, if you
that
gonna
was my
pick me
issue
out
with what he
the-
said. Was that like
say
it felt
the whole
like
story.
to
Wait a
me
minute,
it
go ahead,
was
go ahead, Bass.
Yeah, to me it felt like what he was trying to say was the idea of if you expose me, I'm going to expose you. Like he literally said, "Yo, don't expose somebody if you know you was doing hoe shit while you was engaged." And I'm like, all right, I hear you, but if while she was doing hoe shit, you slapped her in the face, and that wasn't part of it, and that wasn't part of the deal.
But he didn't bring up. He didn't bring up abuse.
He never said.
You're
He just
adding
said she
that.
got trained.
No, yeah, he said
No,
she
but
got trained, but in my
Who beat
estimation,
bitches during the train.
no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in my estimation of a train, is there unless she came in the door saying, "Yo, I'm fucking all of y'all," then at minimum there was a little bit of coercion in that because she walked in the door.
We're not gonna do that. No, we are not.
Are you
that's
serious?
fair.
She
That's
walked in the door with 4 niggas.
Why not?
Some
Why
people
not?
do.
She can't have the sexual autonomy to do that.
Yes, she
So,
does.
no,
Right.
Yeah,
to me, his point was if you knowingly consented into doing this, do not go on the T app and say, oh,
Thank
he ain't
you.
shit because he did this, that, and the third to me. Like, no, if you went in there and said, hey, yes, I'm cool with this. Yes, I want to do that. Let's do that. Cool. We both go our
But
separate
what if
ways
it?
and live
But
our
what if
lives.
it
Wait a minute, let her
wasn't
finish
that?
her
Like
point.
truth is
Wait, hold on.
relative.
Let's please.
No,
let,
truth is
let
relative.
people finish their points before we retort. Because if we continue to talk over each other, we won't be able to do that. Eve, finish your point, please.
That was what I think he was trying to say. Like, don't tell just one side of it. If you consented to whatever happened, if you were party to it. Cheating obviously is not part of that. Abuse is not part of that. But like sexual encounters that both parties agreed to and both parties were cool with, no coercion, no substances like introduced secretly, no shit like that, then you are two consenting adults who agree to something. So don't go say I ain't shit for what happened if you also agreed to it.
See, and that's and Tef, I'm gonna let you retort to that because I don't want to cut you off, but I do want to say, understand the only issue I have with this app is people who weaponize it through lies and misinformation. That's it. Those two things. If you did not tell the whole story, and you can have your version of the story, but let it be factual, or say this is my perception. A friend of mine said, Kurt, you probably we just jokingly said, Kurt, you probably on that app. Yes, and I'm okay. And if my picture was on there because my ex felt the way about our relationship, and she wanted to say this man's a red flag and he's a red flag because of this, God damn it, this, and this, just make sure it's the truth.
That's it.
Just make sure it's the
I
truth.
agree with that. I agree.
I don't mind you. I don't mind you telling other women I'm a red flag. I tell other women I'm a red flag.
Walk in the door.
So I don't have a problem with the truth telling. I do now. So because when Tef says, well, wait, you shouldn't share the other women's nudes. You're absolutely right. Revenge porn is wrong. If he's talking about, oh, I'm going to retaliate by escalating and putting your nudes out there, no, we're not condoning that. Or I'm going to retaliate and I'm going to air out your business because you told I knew about your business and you knew about mine, and now I'm trying to sex shame you because we was all fucking. I don't think that's right either. But if you lie, and you're not telling the truth, and you actually had something to do with the situation, I feel like somebody's entitled to telling their side of the story. So I just want to set that tone. I don't want anybody walking away from this saying, "Oh, they were advocating for the men's side of the point." No, all I'm saying is women have every right to air out red flags and predators. I don't care who they are, to include myself if ever I exhibited that behavior. Also, make sure whatever comes out of your mouth is factual or at least perceptionary to the point where you can say, here's my version of the story. Otherwise, in turn, you're putting men in danger. You're putting men in danger because trust and believe you me, that information does get out. And then if you have any male people who love you and they see that man on the streets, or anybody that's associated with him, if his wife is on that app and she sees that information and believes your lie, and she laying next to him and she put a knife in his heart or a bullet in his ass based off a lie, you putting men in danger. Stuff like this, you have to be so careful because it has to be accurate. Okay, go.
No, so that what you said was kind of the point I was trying to make, is that one, if we're consenting adults and we doing whole shit, me telling another girl, hey, he be doing whole shit is not a lie. We was doing whole shit together. So you trying to slut shame me, do revenge porn and all that other stuff does not make you in the right. Now, you can feel a way about me telling your business, but again, if she's not lying and being factual, then tell the truth and shame the devil. Nigga, you was doing whole shit. If you out here burning bitches, they should fucking know that. As somebody who had to find out from somebody else that a person I slept with had an STD and they did not disclose that information to me before we engaged consensually, I feel like I have strong feelings about that.
So, can I add this caveat to that, what you just said?
Yeah.
But also, if somebody was brave enough and honest enough to be forthright with you about their medical status and consensually you chose to still engage with that person, you do not now turn around and use that as
I would never.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying also but I'm saying the spin in that is, because the relationship end, now you want to air out my medical status to the world because you mad.
Right. No, that's not right.
It's still the right of the individual to talk to people who they are engaging with. It is not the right of everyone to know somebody's medical status. And that's one of the things that last video showed. Y'all are weaponizing people's medical statuses.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to expose people who are not divulging and communicating and putting other people in danger without talking to them. But also, bruh, y'all are, I don't know. Stuff like this really shows me the lack of humanity in people, because the shit that some of y'all will go to the lengths that people will go to for revenge is wild to me.
Yeah.
For the ladies, and this is just for the ladies, do you still feel like the T app is a viable source of information, even though you know the information can't be verified?
So I would say take it with like a grain of salt. Like if you see the same story under a picture repeatedly, then yeah, if you can like get in contact with people and like try to verify. But if it's like more green and then like there's this random red flag with like a wild ass story, then maybe be like, that doesn't seem to match like the majority, if that makes sense.
But I put it like this: great process. I agree with you. The unfortunate thing is some men can be great to everybody else, but
for their partner.
Yeah.
True.
What about you?
From experience.
No, but when you have unverified information, you got to do the best you can. Forbidden, what about you?
I don't trust it. I'm sorry. Way too many people do way too much shit, and I know as much as folks want to be justified and try to, make a right in the world, I can't trust your intentions with that. And besides, I can't even base my interaction off of what the fuck y'all did. Whatever connection y'all made might not be the connection that he and I made or she and I made. So what if this person treats me great, but then now I gotta fuck up what I'm doing because now I'm second guessing based off of some shit that you went through. Did you heal? Was you the right person for him at that time? Was you the right person for her at that time? People keep forgetting that we're human and we're allowed to fuck up. Y'all talk about grace, but then y'all go on this app and do shit like this. You're not doing it for your own healing. You're doing it for your own justification so you can say you fucking did something. Grow up.
Damn. Yeah, because if you out here doing a 5-part podcast series about how I'm an ain't shit boyfriend, you fucked up. That's not my problem. Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't pit 2006 me on the T app when it's 2025.
I still got to clock that key. Some things, listen. Some things, and I laugh at that because people are like, I'm doing this for my own personal healing. No, you're doing it because you want to air out some business, because you want to be messy, because you feel like this is a gotcha back to you. It's all in the world of that.
It is because you got to think about it. If this is supposed to be able to warn other women, why isn't it anonymous?
Ooh.
Why do you have to verify yourself as a woman and then continuously still verify yourself by making a fucking profile? If what you're doing is supposed to be for the greater good. Nah, my dude, you doing that shit so your girls can sit at brunch and get drunk and talk about how you done posted your ex and everything. But yeah, you forgetting the fact that he's your ex.
Teffy, I saw that lip curl because me and you both had the same idea. Men are still dangerous.
No, I'm not. No. Now I know based off of my life.
With the anonymity, I understand that portion of it. Murder.
I'm just saying that it sullies the grand idea of what the app was supposed to be.
I agree with you because it would be great if all victims could be open about how they were victimized, but sometimes you really do have to keep identities. But see, on the turn, I actually know somebody on the app. So, actually, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, yo, our mutual is I done ran across," and I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought they were calling to tell me I was on there. I was about to be like, "That tracks. That tracks. I can see me on there." But either way, Murder. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like the information is still viable even though it's unconfirmed?
I mean, I want to say it is, but not necessarily. Because all right, here's the thing. I know they usually say if more than one person says the same thing about you, it has to be true. But sometimes it doesn't even have to be that case. I feel like sometimes women have bad experiences, but it's not necessarily bad in a way where it caused them harm. Probably bad in a way where um, the guy was just like he's ghosting people or he's um, he wasn't loving, he wasn't caring, and all of a sudden he just broke up with you. Now everyone's mad at the same person, and they're probably gonna just make up something. It's possible. But I will say that most of the things on there, I say most of the things on there is credible because there are women who are using the app for that greater good for women.
Using it with integrity.
Right. I feel like some women are also abusing the app and or it's been infiltrated because I also just saw some mess. It's been infiltrated by men through female family members.
Crazy.
And now they're on under their own pictures trying to fix what we're putting.
Oh, putting misinformation to offset what's being told about them.
Right. So I'll give an example of that. There was a guy who's very popular amongst where I used to live at, and I know the ex to that guy, and he's on there where everyone is talking about his size and he loved to call every girl his best friend, and he just all types of stuff about him, right? But yet there's one person, one mysterious commenter that's just like, oh, I I don't know. I think that's boo right there. Like I like him and blah blah blah. And everybody was like, "Oh, well, you trying to stick up for your man or something, whatever." I was like, "How are they not seeing this is the man?
He
This
done
is the
slid in
man."
there.
Like,
She lying.
yeah, yeah.
His dick is big.
Yeah, all of a sudden there's one person that's just like, "Oh, he's a sweetie pie." Oh, that's Bay. I don't know what y'all talking about. I didn't
Would
have
you
that
say,
same
Kyle, get
experience
off
like
this
y'all
app?
had. Hmm?
Now to my fellas.
You know.
You're
Listen.
not even gonna ask me. That's crazy.
Listen to my fellas. I got a question, and I want all three of you to take. Start with Bass on down. You find out you are the homie is on the app. Are you upset, and are you giving them a warning that they're on said app? I'll start with Bass.
Like one of my homies is on the app.
Either you or your homie.
Is on
One, you. If you find out you're on that app, are you upset?
No.
And if you find out the homie is on that app, are you telling them?
Absolutely. My homie was on. We just talked about it last night. My homie was on "Don't Date 'Em Girl" back in the day.
Oh,
Like,
don't date them, girl.
So absolutely. And the worst part about it was, like, I knew the story that they were trying to tell, but the story was way embellished from what really happened in real life. So it was like, yo, you added a lot to this. Like, you added a lot of seasoning to this story. This story wasn't like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm not gonna be the one to be like, no, he ain't even fuck her over. Like, he was a great dude to her. No, he fucked her over. I'm not going, I'm not even gonna lie on that part. But he ain't, to the extent that she said, oh no, it wasn't that.
See, and Bass, this is my, so I like what Forbidden said. We are human and we're allowed to make mistakes. Also, I like what Teffy said. Hey, yo, men ain't shit, and we have every right to protect ourselves from these men.
Yes.
I think there is this fine line because I've heard things like he didn't physically abuse me, but he emotionally abused me. And yes, there are certain psychological things that men can do to abuse women. If you are in a relationship, you are going to emotionally abuse somebody at some point. Trust and believe you me. I have yet to see the relationship where both people were perfect all the time and didn't cause turmoil to one or the other. But once you frame it in abuse, like you got to, you treading on some interesting water. Shaq Deezy, talk to me. You find out you on this app. One, is your man? And what's your first reaction? Two, if you find out the homie on the app, is you telling them?
My only concern is that if there's information about me doing anything unlawful and unjust that is false, I am concerned. Due to my profession, that type of information is very important to verify, because that can put me in a situation unnecessarily just because you're pissed off at something I did in, like, maybe I was 19 or 19 or 20, and that's not fair to me.
Yes, I agree.
And like, I can only speak on my circumstance, because I know, like, for me, if at any point in time someone was to say, whatever my current rank is, such and such did this, blah 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 blah, and it's not true, even if it isn't true, I can immediately be arrested on the spot, and they just figure it out later.
Just the accusation.
Just accusation.
Yeah, and that would be my only concern, is someone saying something I did that's not true.
Right.
It's unlawful, and I have to emphasize the unlawful and unjust, to where, like, I broke a law by doing this to this said person, right?
That's a good point.
That is my only primary concern. If it's some petty stuff because I was drunk and whatever, hey, I get therapy, so maybe I'm better from whatever that event.
I like that. Chad said I worked on it. God damn it.
You know what I'm saying? If a homie is on there, same standard as far as I go. If you're saying that someone that I know did something unlawful, unjustful, and with very evil intent, I'm gonna let them know. And then for the person I am, we're gonna talk through this and be like, hey man, you did this. This is true. All right, you you need to take a step back and get your shit together, because that's the part where you gotta hold someone accountable when it is to that degree.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Men holding men accountable is a
yeah, because it's one thing to know and you just tell them, it's like, fuck them anyway, but it's one to be like, hey man, you on there, this, you got a lot of, because it becomes to a point where like we're just putting crabs back in the barrel over and over and over and over and over kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you gotta like let them know, identify, and once again, this is because of how I am with stuff. Identify the problem, how the problem got there, and then get to a better solution for yourself and possibly for the person who is involved in this. You know what I'm saying? Right. Maybe a phone call saying, yo, my apologies for how I treated you, may be the key to solve all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. I agree.
As long as you ain't telling me I broke the law.
I think this recent Coldplay situation is a great indicator. And no, I'm not condoning it. What I'm saying is it's a great indication how your personal behavior can affect you secularly. Because a whole CEO had to step down for a very personal action. But once it becomes public knowledge, now your job can say, are you the person of integrity we want in the current position that you're in? And that's whether you hold rank or even if you have a regular job. I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all seen this on TikTok, but a woman on TikTok ordered food from McDonald's, canceled the order. Canceled the order and said, "I never got it."
The driver stole it. Yeah,
no, because like I got pissed at that because like I did DoorDash while I was unemployed and like I still do it occasionally. So how the fuck you gonna lie on a whole order? Because then they DoorDash can take their own action, suspend you as your driver. You don't get earnings. She was saying that's taking food out my kid's mouth. This is like the only way I'm bringing money into the house. How you gonna lie over? It was like 2 McChickens and a drink.
But
the drink was right there on the counter. Like,
hold on. Not to get into that story, but the point of why I said that is because her lack of integrity on lunch
got her fired.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no loyalty.
DoorDash ain't got nothing to do with what she does on the job. Her lying about a lunch order ain't got nothing to do with what she specifically does on the job. But the minute it becomes public knowledge and they know you don't have integrity in this lane, they can apply it secularly because you were at your job.
And your representation.
Had she had done that at home, she might not have gotten fired. But she did that at the job. So when you start talking about things outside of the job that affect your job, you better make sure you're telling the truth. That's why when the woman came in with the camera and said, "Yeah, your soda right in your hand," you talk about you did. Well, you caught. You lied. That case closed. So when them people turned around and was like, "She ain't no longer here," I was like, "Yeah, that tracks." I'm actually about to get out of here, but I want Drizzy to answer that same question real quick, and then Tef, I'm gonna kick it over to you to lead the rest of the discussion. But Drizzy, because my alarm is like, what are you doing? But this is a good conversation. I'm so mad I gotta leave it. Drizzy, if you find out you're on the app, how do you feel about it, and how are you reacting? And then if you find out one of the homies is on the app, is you telling them?
One, if you're gonna tell our relationship story and decide to actually put that in the public space, you better tell that fucking story right. Because I have the right to tell my side of the story. Because that's it's like, as long as you don't try to like do no defamatory shit, I don't really care. And then say your side if that's how you feel, okay. But once again, don't try to like use our relationship from like 8 years ago, then go on the T app to talk about it. That's one of my gripes with it. Don't try to come out and put a nigga on blast for some shit. Or even worse, y'all was just fucking. It wasn't in a relationship. That's the one that's the one I have no type of like, you can't, if you're on the TL talking about a nigga you fuck and y'all weren't even together, you just want to put that nigga shit out there. That's kind of weird to me as a woman, but you know, it to each his own. But if I saw one of my homies on there, I'd let him know, but I'm not gonna be that type of stealth nigga because I don't really go looking for shit like that. But if I see him, if somebody tell me like I saw your man's, I'm gonna be like, hey, cuz, you might want to reevaluate some shit because bitch is talking about you.
You might want to know.
But that's just my thing. Like, don't try to. if you want to say the nigga like if you want to put out some serious allegations, do that and have the dick to do it, but don't go on there just spin some bullshit because you didn't like the first date and now this nigga like got sexual predator vibes.
Right. I'm about to get out of here, but I just want to say my point on this one as a man. I have absolutely not been a great boyfriend in the past. Hell, I was probably a much better husband than I ever was a boyfriend. But even that ended up being a tumultuous relationship with me. I can think off the top of my head at least 4 or 5 people who would have a genuine grievance to air me out about if they wanted to tell their side of the story about our relationship. Now, I have my side of the story, and I always feel like no matter what the side, we are always going to lean towards our own victimhood, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. Say Kurt ain't shit, this, that, and the third. I will say this. How much time has gone by also plays a very big factor, because who I was 7 years ago is not who I am now. And if you're going to tell the story, you can even tell the story from your perspective. I'm not even telling you that you got to be fair in how you tell the story about me. But like Drizzy said, I have every right to tell my side of the story. The only difference is I've never felt the need to do that. Yes, I was human. Yes, I fucked up. Yes, I was not the best in a relationship if I found out I was on said app. And this is where being open with other women in the future helps you, because anybody I'm dealing with, I've already told them these things. I've already said, yeah, in the past, I have done X, Y, and Z. And in the past, I have had these problems. And in the past, I have, like Shaq said, tried to go to therapy, and I've tried to get a little bit better, whether it had been alcoholism, whether it had been drug addiction. And that's not me, but I'm just saying in general, and certain levels of abuse. I'm not talking about excusing abusers. I'm never talking about that. But what I am saying is you can abuse without physically touching people. You can be a narcissist, a gaslighter. You can be a manipulator. You can be a liar. You can be a cheater. You can really hurt people emotionally because you're ill-equipped to be in a relationship. Also, you can get better. But that's for you to tell your story if you want to retort what's being said about you. But fighting facts will always be a losing situation, because at the end of the day, if you did that shit, you did that shit, and that's a part of accountability as men. And that's what I liked about what Shaq said. Hey, I'm going to have a conversation with the homie if I see him on there. Same with me. Hey, bro, you got to eat that shit. And, I'm going to air out. No, eat that. If you did it, eat it, and let that woman do what she needs to do to get past you, to vent, to if she feels like she needs to warn other women, because the difference is if you are now a man of integrity, that will be seen. And unfortunately, and this goes back to my pastoral training and being a minister, just because you repent from a sin does not mean it absolves you from the consequences of said sin. So just because I fucked up in the past and I'm like, I'm better now, doesn't matter. You still have to be culpable for the things you've done in the past. And I think that part of the accountability is what makes an app like this important. I am an advocate for women telling their own stories. And if that's the medium that they can use in a safe space, just use it with integrity, no matter what it is. But men sharing news, which, they're about to get into, but I'm not. But the problem is men got an app, and Teffy's going to get into what happened when men finally had their chance to tell their side of things. Teffy, you got it.
Oh my God. Real fast though, before we get into that, because I'm not ready for that fucking conversation. Dre, you didn't answer the second part of the question. If you saw a friend on the app, would you tell them?
I did. I was like, I'm gonna sit him down and be like, "Hey, my nigga, bitches again are talking to you about you. Get your shit together." I'm going to call them, but as y'all, Shaq, you know, hey, what the fuck going on? You just got going,
yeah.
Yo. Type shit, nigga, no, I will call them like, hey, I seen some shit.
I seen some shit is crazy. Okay, so I want to bring this comment up before I kind of go into how I feel about it. Lamont says, I had that happen to me a few weeks ago on one of those pages on Facebook. Luckily enough, I have homegirls in the group called it out. When they asked for receipts, the post got deleted. So to me, when I first read about the app, I was like, how is this different than like don't date them girl, them like are we dating the same, do we have the same baby daddy, like those all those little groups on Facebook. I was like, I guess it's more national or international, but in essence to me it didn't seem that much different than like these Facebook call out groups.
It's the same thing, just he made an app for it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
that's literally it. That's all.
But I've never seen men act as viscerally to those groups as they have to this app.
Probably because Facebook, like some of those groups are typically public, or like they can pop up in your feed and you can get access to them easier. It's the fact that you have to verify being a woman, and you can't try to go, you can't hop into the comments to defend yourself. You can't talk back. Like, you essentially just have to like sit there with it or get somebody to spy for you. Like, it's
so
not
wait,
like you can...
they don't have like a comment feature or whatever on the post?
Not for men.
Well, no, obviously not for men.
So
but I'm like,
but that's the thing. Like, he can't defend himself. So I understand. Like, if I'm being lied about and I can't then defend myself, I understand what that is. With the Facebook groups, I mean, I've seen I think the difference with the Facebook groups is that I haven't seen as much like screen grabs as I used to when those groups first popped up. Let's say like early April, late March. Like, it was a bunch of like screenshots. Oh, this guy, and it would be like 100 comments type shit. Whereas though with this app, I think that what it is that because it's a separate app, people kind of give it a little bit more validity, even though all of these things are allegations outside of like, because they do have the predator background check part of it. Like, there are some things that basically kind of validify some of the information,
right?
But the stuff that's not able to be verified, like a woman just kind of giving her experience with a guy, is different from are we dating the same guy type vibe. Like, cool, we're dating the same guy. Like, okay, and like, so what? Is that a problem? like, because if it's a problem, then cool. If it's not a problem, then let's keep going. Like, what it is, I see you at Red Lobster at 9. Like, what are we talking about? But with this app, it's more accusations. It's more allegations of abuse, of cheating, of things that really can't really be verified without like paperwork.
Okay.
So I get why, like, I understand why people would kind of have a more visceral response to it. And like you said, like, yes, it is more national, international, more like, it's way bigger. It's the number 1 and number 2 apps on at least on iOS.
That lawsuit finna hit hard.
Boy, oh boy.
Well, let's get into the male response, because to me, I was like, you done did it again. You had every chance. I feel like men at large have the opportunity to be upstanding. Missed it by that much.
They was that close.
No,
they was that close.
They wasn't doing that.
You sure it wasn't
that
a
close?
virgin?
You're right.
It was
like,
way
ooh.
more.
It was this close.
They was this close, like out here actually.
Man,
They just missed each other.
Listen,
Post problematic women, post nude way over here.
Listen, passing each other like ships in the night. So if y'all didn't know, a man was like, "Oh, y'all gonna spill a tea on us? We gonna fucking spill some tea back." It was the Tea-Born app, which was local, I believe, to Dearborn, Michigan.
Okay.
And it was so it was. I think the idea was to open it up further, like eventually.
That shit
It was
went
local
city to
to like.
city.
Right. So it was local to Dearborn, mostly local to Dearborn, Michigan. And it was like, oh, it's supposed to be the T app for men. Well, men got a hold of it and did the absolute fucking worst. They immediately just started posting revenge porn. And if you don't know Dearborn, Michigan has a huge Muslim population, has the highest Muslim population of any city in the United States. So these were Muslim men mostly posting nudes of Muslim women. And so men, what do you think about that? Jack?
Man, I'm
I'm not Muslim.
I am
I'm
a
not
Christian
Muslim.
Jedi mutant up.
Yeah, it's true, Bash. It's real.
A Christian would never.
These are supposed to be the top tier
Jesus
males.
Jedi mutant up.
Top tier males.
But wait though, can I ask a question? Because I have to ask it though. Like, so when they send the pictures, is they like face like with the thing covered all the way?
Like
but
no,
they
no,
go
like
naked?
no, because when you in a relationship with a man, it was like their nudes, like full nudes, hijab off, all that.
Yeah, that's
so
whack.
like
That's
full scale violation.
It would have been sexy to have her job just peeking a little bit, and it's I'm just naked.
Like she wasn't just showing ankle; it was like no, like full, like real nude.
You said this was some Muslim niggas. I ain't taking this L for them niggas.
So what I said, it was mostly Muslim men, just because Dearborn.
But I can't say that is also a bigger thing that they do type shit. Like that's over.
Just
You know,
because it started in
niggas
Dearborn.
know when niggas know when girls take that Dubai trip.
No, let's not enact like we did.
Let's
not enact like we did.
So just because it started in Dearborn, that doesn't mean just they got a hold of it, because there are black people like in Dearborn. Like soon as Steffi said that, I was like, shit, I might have been on there.
Because like on some shit, I will say like that shit got bad when it came to like Shreveport, like because the TL popped off. And then niggas started their page. Luckily, I can say in the city, like where I'm at, I'm in Louisiana, but right, like the same thing happened, but niggas just didn't jump out the window. Like niggas didn't get punched in the face and automatically throw a grenade back with the nudes.
Right.
Like not in every city, niggas just on T-page. Like you know this nude. Then niggas just pull up the same, like 6 niggas pull up the same nude. That wasn't like every nigga did that.
Are you familiar with this ass?
Like all men weren't just jumping out the window like this. I would just like have to say like it ain't just all the men's type shit. But I know
Tatas real familiar.
Oh my god!
No, it got really bad in Philly.
Lord.
Philly, I think Philly was right before it got shut down last week, and then like they popped back up. That was Philly's. I won't say Philly's doing all alone, but it was a lot of Philly. But what I will say about Dearborn in general, like just that whole thing, like I get that we're in America. I understand that we're in America, but when we say Muslim people in Dearborn, Michigan, we're not talking about people that grew up and lived in their whole lives for the most part in America.
That's not true.
Even if they have, we just recently a woman was killed for some shit she did that over in the Middle East would be okay, but in the United States it's still murder. Like, so what I'm saying is that they put these women at way further risk than what they were put at. Than what they were put in, like that, like he said, it wasn't a matter of being punched in the face and throwing a grenade. Like that literally is what that is. Like it's like the difference between like those two things. Like it's like, yo, yeah, she said I was an abuser, cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and post these nudes of her, knowing that, you know what I mean, her family's
gonna have her killed, would throw acid in her face.
Yes, all of that.
Goddamn, the real cool.
All of that.
No, that's tragic. True. And that's kind of where I struggle for real, because I'd be like, when women do it, it's kind of harmless, and I know it's not, and that's like toxicity, but I'm like, the threshold of danger for exposing women is so great that I'm just like, if men could ever just once have a measured response, like I feel like it would be no thing. The problem is then y'all ready to like shoot bitches' houses up and shit. What'd you say, Shaq?
So, Tef, I do have an example to where like both sides are kind of even.
Okay.
I cannot remember the exact story. I don't know if it was Facebook or something else, but I know amongst the military spouses community.
Oh, talk about messy.
Oh,
like,
Clark, give me that.
Hey, but that's both ways.
I love y'all, but let me tell y'all, military spouses are probably the most messiest people in this United States of America whatsoever. But sometimes, under the right circumstances, there are balances. In previous assignments and positions that I've been in, I've had situations where I've had male and female soldiers being posted about in social media for certain contexts. One, for stuff that can be proven, and two, for certain things because it's like, hey, it's out there. An example for a good male response to something was, it's kind of a common thing for some odd fucking reason, that a soldier was divorcing his spouse, but because he was the primary person working, the spouse was not working, just being a dependopotamus that we like to call them, and he wanted custody of his children because the spouse was not working. So she puts him on blast on this little military spouse page about he ain't shit. He don't spend his money on his kids. He don't spend money on me. When in like, okay, you realize that the Army gives us a paycheck specifically because we have dependents, and it mathematically goes to making sure it goes to them. So like you're making shit up, and then it's like if he's really doing all this bad shit, you realize that we have a code of conduct where you have to bring it to the supervisor for us to act on it if it is that's the case. Because it's really it's crazy because we have these different programs that set up to where like if you tell us, we automatically have to respond to it. But the first answer is go to Facebook about it. Now, granted, this particular spouse, most of the shit she was saying was false because everything that she could have done, if it was true, she did not say she did at all. So it's like, okay, you're making stuff up. And then two, the response from the male was, hey guys, I just want to let you guys know I'm currently going through a divorce. This young lady is my soon-to-be ex-wife. I'm trying to get custody of my kids. If you see her posting about me, let me know. I need enough evidence as much as I can in court to show that I'm doing my job and I'm doing what I can to take care of my kids. By the time we divorce, I don't pretty much care what she does, but I'm trying to make sure that me and my kids are safe. And then he posts factual stuff about like, I take care of the primary care on base. I primarily buy stuff for them plus her, blah 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 blah, and all this other information. And it's like, yes, if it's for I think it's more so like if it's for the context of doing something right, yes, the response from either male or female needs to be like, hey, because I am doing this or because of whatever, this is what I got on this person. And I've also seen petty shit to where like two people are divorcing and be like, hey y'all, my name is Staff Sergeant such and such. I just divorced old girl. Be careful. She with old dude and she now pregnant. We got divorced like a year and a half ago. She for the streets. Be careful. She going after people with high ranks.
I've seen that a lot.
I feel like that, yeah. But I don't feel like that's exclusive to the military though.
No, I mean it's to a certain degree because it's like, not saying there's ways around it, but there's a way to solve the problems that they bring up.
Right. Got you. Question for the ladies. Have y'all ever put an ex on blast and why? Or have you ever had an ex put you on blast?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I was like, no, because like I get the T app just because of like this short story I'm about to tell. So in 2021 through 2022, I was dating somebody. It was long distance. And I find out while we're, hanging out one day, like we managed to meet up, chilling in bed, I get a message and it's like, hey, he's been married for 10 years, right? And it's the wife. So
we here now.
Right.
Yeah, like
Right, don't stop now.
brought to you by like
I'm like, where you been, sis?
Right. So
I'm invested.
Like so like obviously break up immediately. I probably a few days later I reached out like, what was the point? Like, why even drag me on like this? Like, you knew this and third other shit I had been through. And so because we met online, we met in a group chat on Facebook. It was in like one of the blurred spaces. I made a post in a different blurred group where we have a lot of mutual friends, and then a couple people shared it from there. But I did that because while we were supposedly exclusive, he was also talking to another girl, so it wasn't just me. And
He was just ain't
he
was cheating.
He was cheating. One, like
love of the
portraying
game.
himself to be single, but then also he was specifically choosing Black women to engage with, and his wife lacked melanin.
So he's missing something.
So I did it to protect my fellow blurred women and like to make sure no one else had to go through that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how long ago
Tef,
was
you
this?
remember that?
No, I do. Yeah.
Was this like 2 years ago?
Yes, it was like 3 years ago. Yes,
I do remember that. Oh, shit, I do remember that.
This is why I don't date
This is
niggas
new
in
to
the
me.
blurred spaces.
Hey, hey, quick announcement. Hey, stop trying to find love in these goddamn anime groups, y'all. Like it just don't work.
It don't work out.
I'm sorry.
I see it.
I fucked with one anime girl, never the fuck again. I'm sorry. Like if we met on some like blurred shit, I'll be your bestie, but nah, I'm scarred now.
Right, we can kick it, but no. You were like, oh,
I had
already
to call
been through
Shaq and
this.
explain that shit.
Listen, Aaron was
See,
like,
Shaq,
I've
my
already been
witness.
through this. And he
Full
listen,
therapy session. Yo, I remember
He
that
said,
shit.
yeah, but you haven't been through it with me, which is why I'm putting you back through this.
No, I swear to God, niggas will be like, oh, I won't hurt you. I'm built different. You built from a different type of disappointment and trauma. Get the fuck out my face.
Right.
Nah, I ain't them other niggas, girl. I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you more.
I'm not gonna hurt you like that. I'm gonna hurt you like this.
Worse. Oh my God. Forbidden. Have you ever been put on blast, or have you put somebody on blast?
So I probably want to add. I put a lot of people fuck off. I know for a fact. I know the way I have dumped some folks out here. Oh, I know it. Listen, and I dare y'all. I love y'all. If y'all see me on there, picture, please let it be a pretty picture. At least fight for me. And two, ask questions. Well, what the fuck did you do for her to do that? That's not how she is. That's it. I own up to it. I don't like people putting my business out there. I own my own shit. So I mean, if I did it, I did it, and I have my reasons for why I did it. I mean, that's just how I am. But I'm probably on that motherfucker. I don't use it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm so like at a point where I don't even give a fuck anymore. It's just to the point like everybody got something going on, and it's like all I hear is your side, and it's like remember there's 3 sides, so it's like yours, theirs, and the truth. And it's like, and I can't take your victimized version because we homies. If I don't love you enough to give a fuck, you ain't gonna do it.
Facts. Murder.
One thing about me, and New Jersey and where I used to live out in that Cumberland County area, I am infamous over there. Okay, they have put me on blast on several occasions. Okay, not only have men put me on blast, but their girlfriends they cheated on put me on blast. It was really bad. Okay, and a lot of the times they had to make up things so that I would look bad. And I'm the type of person that I'm not like a retaliatory type person. So I don't usually bite back. I just be like, no problem. Please believe everything they say.
The rumors are true.
Yeah.
That's right, twin.
Right, period. I just be like, have at it. There was this one situation where I was dating a guy, and of course he said he was single, and I was dealing with him for whatever reason. And then next thing you know, his girlfriend, who's his real girlfriend, came up from Jamaica, and they surprised him with the girlfriend. And mind you, I'm buzzing it wide open in the party with him, but sis came and they're like, surprise, but I didn't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? So when sis found out about me, she she was going through her man's phone, but guess what she did? She saw pictures of me that was unsolicited. I did not consent to these photos that he had of me in his phone. Yeah, and he used to he took pictures of me secretly, so I wasn't aware. She was like texting me like, "Oh, you're messing with a man who got a girlfriend. I'm his girlfriend." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I don't want him then. You can have him, sis. My bad. Didn't know." But she said, "I'm gonna take these pictures. I'm gonna send it to all his friends and let them know how much of a whore you are." And I'm like, me, me.
Lawsuit.
So I was like, you know what? You can go ahead and post them pictures. I already know they must be cute, but at the same time, if you want to be on the first thing smoking to Jamaica, go ahead and send them pictures. Go ahead and send them pictures.
Nice.
Yeah, trust
That's a
me.
lawsuit.
Yeah, I know. And she wasn't
Oh.
stupid. She wasn't stupid, but just all in all, just know your girl bad, okay? your, girl, your girl bad.
That's crazy.
I
Y'all
know.
wild. Wow. I have a kid. So to me, I'm not putting nobody on blast because I don't believe in going back and forth like that. At least not online. If we
Right.
going back and forth, you welcome to pull up to my house because you got to say it to my face for me to give a shit for real. And the only person who consistently get on my motherfucking nerves is my baby daddy. But for the sake of my child, I keep that shit in house. Just because I don't want my
Amen.
child one day to get online and be like, "Why the fuck would you say this?" And me
My
have to
baby
be
Amen.
might
like,
have felt that way.
"Your daddy wasn't shit on
Yeah.
that day."
Yeah, my daughter had to find out herself how much of a
Listen,
POS her daddy was. So,
right? Listen,
yeah.
I don't get into it with niggas. But if a bitch was to pull up, I'd be like, "You either gonna fight me or you gonna leave." And I'm
They
finna buy a
never
gun.
want to fight.
And I'm finna buy a gun. I'm not
One
screwing with you.
pulled up and had their window all the way rolled up. I'm like, ma'am, this is not how this works. You don't pull up to my house and don't get out the car. You don't have to get out this car.
No,
Not
like
you
niggas
ain't
probably
taking
could put me on blast for like being crazy, but then I'm gonna be in the comments like, "And what did you do to get me to that point?"
Yeah, that's it. Like,
Or their homeboys just contact you anyway because they like that mess. I mean,
Yes. Yeah,
I'm
we
a
Yeah,
know.
witness.
no, that
We know that
no,
happens.
no, that's real. That's real.
That
Because
happens.
they be like, I heard about you, and I'd be like, what did
Or
you
no.
hear?
No, a lot of
Like,
times,
what did
no, I
a lot
always
of times
ask,
what
what did you
happens is
hear from who? And I go back and I send them back, like, can you please go clarify with your friend that this is your fuckery, not mine?
no, a lot of times what happens is like as the homie, they'll recognize that the chick is actually a good chick and that he fucked her over. Like, and so it's like, yo, let's if I could if it's between her and him, she might be my lifetime and this nigga just can't be my friend no more. Like
Damn.
Niggas do things like that.
it
Niggas
is
is
what
bad.
it is what it is.
She's
Like,
I
and
mean, like, she might
I
be
don't
my
look at
happily
that
ever after.
exactly. Like
Yep.
she might be my happily ever after. I'm sorry, bro. Like it is what it is.
Hilarious.
Like
No.
she might have
Okay.
chose wrong at the club that night. Yeah, I mean her bad.
It
Shit
Hey,
happens.
happens.
listen, and as a woman, I'd have been there. I'd have been like,
Like
I should
it
have went
is what
left
it
and I
is.
went right.
No,
That's it.
what's
Right.
fucked up is like Detroit's blurred community is so small that like I have messed with dudes who know each other and have associated, and so it's just like it is what it is.
It's just like Cumberland County, New Jersey.
Right? And it's like you
Same
got one
thing.
version and he got one version and he got one version. Y'all would figure
Yeah.
it out. It's fine.
And I said, it's
I'm
a collective of truth.
crying.
Y'all
Believe
wasn't
it
really
all.
dating the same person. Like y'all was dating somebody. Like after you
Right?
fucked her over,
Thanks.
she went and got a little bit healed. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit more healed than I was when y'all first met. You know what I mean?
That's what dating me is like.
Nah, you dated Goku during the Frieza saga. You dated him during the Cell saga. Like it's two different niggas.
It's two different niggas. Like that's it.
No, facts.
You dated him when he had Super Saiyan 1.
Like that wasn't even my final form. What you mean?
This was Vegeta before he landed on Earth.
No, facts.
He's changed now. He ain't murking niggas. He a family man. He at the house drinking lemonade.
Can I tell you though? I knew I had
lost it.
Can I tell you though? I knew I had changed because I had a brick in my hand and I was like, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna put this down and I'm going
growth. Yeah, you
Ooh,
grown.
look at us. Look at us.
I couldn't have been with you because I would have definitely picked it up for you and threw it. I'd be like, we didn't come out here for no punk shit. No, you gonna throw this shit, and we gonna finish this. We gonna finish this shit when we started. Now let's go. Like
Aaron Yeager, you gonna throw that motherfucker? You gonna stand there?
Right.
See, there you go.
Set, nigga.
I went and I got a McDonald's McFlurry. I said, look at us. Look at God.
You're right. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there mad as hell at you. I had to throw that damn brick. I can't believe you made me do it.
Bitch, you done dragged me out my house in the middle of the fucking night and we not even
exactly. I hope that McFlurry give you all the bubbles. I hope it fuck up everything on the way out. I am petty. Don't do this. That's what I mean. I'm just to a point. I know I'm on that app. I know there's some poor broken-hearted asshole that was in my inbox telling me he gonna love me to the end of all times, and I said he was ugly and had a big weird toe, and I blocked him. I probably am like sitting there. Who the hell knows? I called somebody a toilet yesterday, so I mean, hey.
The wild part of that is I actually believe you. I know you.
I want to do a live so I could just show y'all the shit that pops up in my inbox and how I treat people. Like I am very rude. I tell people don't do it. They still come in the inbox, dropping all types of weirdness, and then I'm supposed to be polite. Like, sir, my mother didn't raise me that way.
No, I'm the same way in my comments because the second a nigga come in my comments acting weird, I'll be like, your daddy should have skeeted you in your mama's asshole. But then then I'm getting blocked, but you were the one who was being weird to start with. I don't know what to tell you.
Why are you being weird to me?
Right?
All's well that ends well.
like you want to go to hell? I'll take you to the seventh circle. Let's go.
Listen,
Ooh, I know that's
I have
right.
the buses outside. Listen, it is damn, it is almost 11 o'clock. A bitch is tired.
Really?
I love y'all.
Shit, I gotta be up.
No, look at us, grown niggas.
Time ass niggas.
Nah, it's nothing. I washed my hair today too, Tef.
Yo, right.
like my shoulders are on
back
fire.
hurting like a motherfucker.
I call myself unhealthy. Went to the gym. It's like, oh, it's time to go to bed.
Facts.
We might need a part 2 because we didn't even get into the mail app, the mail version fully.
Right.
We got off of
They took it down in 24 hours. I'm not sure what else there is to say.
Well, no, it's back up. It's back up. It's number 2 now. It's number 2. It's back up. Yes.
I'm on that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, wait. So I thought it was up, but they wasn't accepting any new members and they wasn't allowing you to post. Because they didn't take the app down. They just they just cleared it. They cleared it, and then you couldn't post because they put up a statement. The bull put up a statement saying, "Until you niggas can act right, I'm not allowing. Like I'm shutting the stuff. Right, I'm closing the studio like Diddy until y'all niggas can act right. So the app still exists. Like you can still download it.
You can still download it. You just can't.
Yeah,
join.
I don't think you can sign up and post anything.
Okay.
Oh, I
It's
was
the
a
same
cheesecake.
niggas that made the girl when made the nigga made the dude.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's smart if he did.
Listen, and if y'all really need the original T app, go to your county's court search that man's name and look up his court records and shit like that. You'll find way more than you ever expected to know. I got a home shout out to my wifey Pooh Nina Renee. She run every nigga who says that they want to be with her through Maryland case search, and she'd be like, you got a domestic, your house in foreclosure, like you said you was divorced, but it says y'all
That's
still
better.
married.
Listen,
Like,
there's some sites out here where all you got to do is cancel after 7 days, and you can search for free for 7
There you
days, and you
go. You
could keep switching
search all you
sites and
want.
keep switching cards and emails. Stay safe out here, ladies. I done already learned on these niggas' names.
Facts. I want to thank my wonderful panel. I'm gonna let y'all say goodbye though. So Shaq, go ahead, tell everybody where they can follow you.
What's good, y'all? You can find me at Sir Shackley on majority platforms except for TikTok, because I ain't got time for that shit, so have fun with that.
I'm crying.
And make sure y'all drink water, eat fruit out here. Stay hydrated, motherfuckers.
TikTok lit though. Don't be like that.
Needed water.
Nah. I'm loving the running joke now that people send me TikToks and I'd be like, no TikTok, no view. Sorry.
Crazy. Baz, where can everybody follow you?
I am BasimTheDream everywhere, even on TikTok, even though I don't post often, but I am there. Yeah, and Weaponize Ignorance, we are everywhere as well.
Okay. Murder.
All right, so IG, see Murder. Facebook. See Murds. All right. Hit me up on both and take your probiotics so you can taste yummy.
Dre, where can everybody find you?
Paula Popcorn, the zombie on all socials. Whenever I figure out how to get my stream key off of TikTok, I'll start streaming on TikTok. That's about all I do, or twirl lightsabers. And I stream every day. That's about it. Y'all will see me tonight. Well, now it's gonna be like 11 on y'all side, but yeah, I'm up all night. Fuck it, we on stream.
Facts. All right, Forbidden.
Hey. TikTok, Fat Life, Facebook is Forbidden Sphinx. IG is Child of the Universe 1986. I'm starting my IG page for Forbidden, but I haven't gotten there yet. So
okay,
I'm ready.
And Queenie.
Queenie Cosplays on Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. Even though I keep forgetting about it, like I did Twitter. I do have a new cosplay coming this weekend, so stay tuned. I'm doing a collab. It's a bunch of dope creators, so I'm excited.
Ooh. And as always, guys, it is at Teffy Wonder, Melanated Mochafied. You know the rest. Catch me on TikTok live with Murder and King Kurt live. We gotta do another one. This week.
I agree. It's been fun.
2 a week. Yes, it's been fun. We just be on there shooting the shit, talking nonsense, and having a good ass fucking time. I made 21 cents off that last live.
Yeah, the money's
Better
coming.
than no cash.
Facts. Teffy Wonder everywhere. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but y'all know the shit on my Facebook. I'm not accepting no friend requests. I got 5, and I just looked at them bitches. I was like, that's weird. That's crazy. But anyway, we might be here next week. We might fucking not. I love y'all. Have a good night.
Bye.
Deuces.
Go your ass to sleep.
Go your ass to sleep is
I'm about to go
real.
eat. I asked my wife to make me a plate. She hasn't responded.
It's not letting me play the thing. I'm pissed.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh, this is ragged.
Ragged.
Shaq, do the thing.